Hey everyone, it's Minecraft Mo, and this is episode 2 of my house build. Today I'm focusing on decorating the interior, as well as working on the exterior of the home, now that the main part of the structure has been completed. I think these lanterns are pretty cool, a lot better than torches in my opinion, and having them hang adds to the aesthetic. Luckily the ceilings are somewhat tall. I feel like if they were a block shorter, it would look a little disproportionate. This is the master bedroom right here. As you can see, I feel like the level of the lights was a little disproportionate. They're hanging kind of low. I want the rooms to feel taller, so I'm getting rid of those posts, those fences.
IO.
And I'm just getting some more lighting in. So I feel like the ceiling is kind of short in the master. I think I'm gonna bring it up a little bit and do something a little different in this one room. I'm gonna make it like a two-story with an open ceiling, but I'm gonna make the open ceiling disconnected from the rest of the house. So I'm building it up right now. And I'm just gonna mimic where the windows were on the original house layout compared to the first floor.
Music licensing reimagined.
And I'm just replicating the lighting and the windows from the rest of the exterior and cleaning up the snow from the exposed ceiling. Time to add some more lighting. I think I'll put a chandelier here. I guess I can live with that for now. Time to start working on the bedroom.
Reimagined.
The furnishings. Here's the bed.
IO.
Wish you could put candles on the shoulder boxes. That would be kind of cool. Make the furniture a little bit more useful. Now I'm building a TV area so I can lay in bed and watch TV.
Music licensing reimagined.
So my idea is that the bookshelves are essentially cabinetry, and the painting is the television screen, and the lights from up top are like the lights to, that are illuminating the TV screen. So I'm trying to make it kind of like real life-ish, I guess.
Music licensing reimagined.
I think the wall lights, I think they're called sconces. Adding some more decor. Time to work on the bathroom. This is going to be the master bathroom, and I'm thinking this side is going to be like the sink and some cabinets and stuff, like where you wash your hands.
IO.
I like putting the shulker boxes sideways because you can use them as storage.
Music licensing reimagined.
This is the bathtub. It's the sink, I guess. This is gonna be the shower.
Artlist.io.
There. The water won't come out. You can go in there and take a shower. It's like a shower head or whatever. Towels hanging.
Music licensing reimagined.
Gotta fix the wall. Water kinda goofed up my carpet. That's the closet. This is going to be the bathroom. This is the toilet.
Artlist.io.
Guess that'll work for now. These are blinds. They're like the roller shades. It's my idea. Blocking the window gives some privacy. This is like the kitchen area. If I were to redo this build again, I probably would build out the kitchen area a little bit more, make it wider, maybe slightly deeper. Especially after adding all the workstations and whatnot, it's very narrow. I mean, it gets the job done, it does what you want it to do, but yeah, it's pretty small, it's a tight fit, but this is like the oven, dishwasher. This is like my thoughts were. The compost bin is like a trash can.
Music licensing reimagined.
The quartz on top I'm thinking is like a granite countertop, or I guess it could be like a quartz countertop. That's the refrigerator. I'm going to put food in there. These are the cabinets, kitchen cabinets.
Artlist.io.
I like to use switches or levers on the furnaces, that way you can control when the XP is used or released or whatever. It's a good vanilla way to farm
Music
XP, I guess.
reimagined.
This is like the little dining area. Has a door leading to the backyard. This is like the kitchen table and chairs. This is the living room. I'm gonna kind of copy what I did in the bedroom and build out a some furniture and put like a little TV setup. The nice thing about the chiseled bookshelves is you can put books and stuff in there too. Now I'm gonna start building some couches and stuff. This is like, I guess, a coffee table. This is like a big ol' sofa sectional thing.
Music licensing reimagined.
Jukebox for some music. I'll put all the records in that chest. So Some black roller shades. Some carpet. Put a rug under the couch. Just some boxes by the front door. Drop boxes. This is the closet, just like for some storage. I'll probably put stuff for adventuring and going out into the world up in here, so it's pretty close to the exit entrance. Here's another closet, same size, just on the other side. Probably something similar, but less important items. This is street facing, and this will be the library.
Music licensing reimagined.
This is the garage. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the garage yet. This is the spare bedroom. Also street facing on the other side of the entry. Closet for it. Put some mannequins or armor dolls or whatever they're called in there. Little mini TV setup.
Music licensing reimagined.
That looks better. Just adding some more shades. This is going to be like the main storage area where most of the stuff is going to go from looting and adventuring and whatnot. So I thought about how actual houses are laid out, and the only bathroom I have is the one in the master. I know bathrooms are useless in Minecraft because you don't use the restroom and they just take up space, but to try to make it make more sense in my head, I put a restroom down where the closet by the entry was. There's still the other closet that you can use for adventuring and whatnot, but I guess I figured that way it gives the idea that the person in the guest room can use the restroom or if other people are over. But up here, storage room. I like to build the furnaces more like this than downstairs where they have hoppers and they auto dispense. This is a little bit better of an XP thing. If I would have built the ceilings taller, I could have built hoppers that feed into the furnaces, and then like an item sorter that just deposits everything into those. But this is fine. I'm not trying to go crazy with like tech or redstone or whatever. This is like more of a casual build, I guess. But yeah, eventually this will just be storage for everything that I get on my adventures. Second floor. And then I'm gonna build some workstations up there. Also, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth to workstations that are built downstairs. Right now I'm putting crafting tables everywhere. It's always the worst when you're trying to build something and you get resources and whatnot from chests, and then you're like, oh, I don't know where I can build anything. Now I'm back putting all the workstations in.
Artlist.io.
Just adding some more artwork to the home, trying to make it feel a little bit more personable.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, just playing with the art.
Artlist.io.
I think so far it's off to a pretty good start. I mean, for the interior, I'd like to add more nuance, like lighting, carpet, candles.
Artlist.io.
I don't know, little things to make it feel more homey, but I think it's getting there. Still don't know what to do with the garage. So, working on the backyard now. I'm gonna start building a pool. I guess I'll do a pretty decent sized pool.
Artlist.io.
I'm gonna start building the steps and everything to enter the pool, and I'll make it symmetrical and mirror it on the other side.
Music licensing reimagined.
And then I'll start filling it up with water. The one thing I didn't really account for is that I'm in snowy terrain. I built here because the end portal is near here and there's a village here, so it kind of made sense to me just to have it, everything all together. But I'm gonna need to build something to block the snow so the pool doesn't freeze over.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
So right now, I'm working on having a little bit of a roof or a little bit of coverage. I'm using these steel trapdoors. In my head, they're kind of like a solar shade, I guess. This is to block out the snow, but also so the player can see through it from the bottom. And the silver's kind of close to white. I think aesthetically, it's pretty close. It kind of goes together. Not so, you know, not a ton of contrast.
Artlist.io.
Now, this is going to be like a tool shed slash pool house. At least that's what it's going to look like. But essentially, this is going to be a hub that leads to various places that the player would like to go. So in here, I'm going to have it eventually lead to the mine, or the main mines, basically the underground. I'm going to build a portal to the Nether, and then hopefully I can find the portal to the end and build a quick way to get there as well. So you can travel on the overworld, you can travel under the overworld in the mines, you can go to the Nether, and you can go to the inn, all from the comfort of your own home.
Artlist.io.
The one thing I really didn't consider building this particular section was the amount of water. I mean, right now I'm playing with cheats and I'm in creative, so it's really easy for me to just spawn sponges and soak it up. But I do have to build all of the building around the water, and that's a little bit tedious, so this might take a second.
Artlist.io.
And here we go with the sponges, just getting rid of the
Music
water.
licensing
I
reimagined.
think straight ahead, I'll eventually, I don't know what I'll build there. Maybe some windows. I don't know. I like the idea of having like an aquarium, most likely though I'm going to build toward the end. This I think I'm going to build down and have a staircase that leads to the mines, or what will eventually be the mines.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I think this section I'm going to
Artlist.io.
make the nether room. In the past, when I've built nether rooms, I usually build like another garden, and I make the place very nethery feeling. Right now, I think I'm just going to build the portal, and perhaps some kind of room off to the side or something that leads to more nether stuff. Just because usually when I'm going to the nether, or the nether room, it's because I'm going to the nether, and I'm trying to get in and out. And I feel like going through a whole garden and stuff is like, oops, excellent, I'm in the nether. I feel like a whole garden and stuff is a little extra. So maybe like, still have one, but build it somewhere off to the side or something. I don't know. So now my focus is finding the end portal. I think it's like here-ish, negative 222, 765. So my first idea was to just build straight there from the nether
Music
room, because
licensing
it's like,
reimagined.
maybe make that like portals, and then focus on having that build out that I put in the front of that lobby area as an aquarium, since there's that natural water and stuff. But the whole point of having all these portals and everything close to home is to minimize the amount of movement or steps to get there. And I guess I could build like powered rails or something, or some kind of transport system to get there quicker. But I feel like moving on that plane doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But right now I'm attempting it. Just checking coordinates, going back, basically tunneling there, and then I'm going to start building a staircase, and of course there's all this water.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
At this point, still focusing on the stairs to get there, but the thing that I didn't think about when I started the stairs here, besides all the movement to get here, I still don't really know where the portal is, I just know where the dungeon is. So what I think I'm going to do is find better coordinates directly to the portal and build a more streamlined way there, so that's going to be my focus right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
So now I am on my way through the dungeon looking for the portal. When I find the portal, I'm going to take a picture of the coordinates and then build a more effective way to get there.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
This dungeon ended up being a lot bigger than I remember the dungeons being. Took quite a bit of time. I think
Music
I'm playing,
licensing
or I think the video is
reimagined.
playing at 600 times right now, speed. So yeah, however long it took for me to beat on here took forever in my life. Okay, so we found the portal room. I think I'll keep the spawner there for now. And I think the main thing is to build some elevators using water, magma, and soul sand.
Artlist.io.
I'm also gonna build a door and block off the main path to the rest of the dungeon. That way I know that there's a dungeon. So this is just kind of a marker so I know how far it is and I can get the coordinates. So I'm actually a lot closer
Music licensing reimagined.
to this little hub room than if I were to take the stairway. So I blocked out the stairs I built in the Nether room, and then this is going to be a direct path to the elevator I'm going to make. That'll take us down the open portal. Sorry it's so dark. I didn't really see a point to build lighting until everything was completed.
Artlist.io.
Now it's time to start
Music
working on the
licensing
elevators.
reimagined.
You know I don't play right. I'll put up a
Artlist.io.
just give me the word. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. You know I don't. You know I don't. You know I don't play. You know I don't
Music
play,
licensing reimagined.
You know I don't play. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. You know I don't play. You know I don't play. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight.
There we go. Now we're gonna start putting some more lighting in.
Don't give me this.
I like the frozen top. I wish the whole thing was frozen,
When you act the
but I don't like that I can see the dirt, so I'm just gonna put obsidian everywhere.
Better watch your back. It's gonna get personal. I don't
Music licensing reimagined.
You don't.
And then just kind of mimic the room more symmetrical. There, that looks better.
It's gonna get
Some signage.
personal. Better watch your back.
And now I'm going to start working on some
Artlist
backyard
IO.
furniture. I think if you can see, the shading looks weird on a lot of those blocks. For some reason the slabs look like that. I think I'm going to get rid of them and actually put full blocks there.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, that'll be in another video though. So the idea is like this is like outdoors like table for
Music
dining
licensing
and like an outdoor like
reimagined.
wooden bench, and then over there by the two entrances of the home is like a cooking area, like a barbecue area is kind of like my idea, like outdoor cooking and eating.
Artlist IO.
Now I'm gonna start working on the decor of the tunnel that takes us to the elevators.
Music licensing
Also start
reimagined.
working on the lighting.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
I like the checkered floor. I don't know, just something to break up the monotony of all the quartz. It's kind of interesting. Some more signage for the
Artlist
elevators. And that's basically the house so far. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Music
Thanks for watching if you stuck around this
reimagined.
long, and y'all have a great rest of your day.